Have you ever wondered what would happen if everyone suddenly acted as if you didn't exist? Not tomorrow, not next month, right now. Think about it for a second. What if every person you know woke up tomorrow and somehow decided that you were no longer worth noticing? No arguments, no confrontation, no explanation, just silence. At first, you might think it wouldn't bother you. After all, you're independent. You don't need constant attention. You don't need approval from strangers. But before you answer, consider this. Your entire life has been shaped by one invisible force, a force so powerful that it influences your confidence, your decisions, your emotions, and even your sense of identity. And most people never realize it's there. Imagine walking into work on an ordinary morning. Nothing seems different. The same building, the same people, the same routine. You walk through the door expecting the usual nods and greetings. But something feels off. People glance past you. Conversations continue without interruption. Nobody acknowledges your presence. At first, you assume they're distracted. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they didn't see you, so you keep walking. But deep inside, a small feeling begins to grow. A feeling that something isn't right, and that feeling becomes impossible to ignore. You smile and say, "Good morning." No one responds. The room remains exactly the same. No eye contact, no reaction, no sign that anyone even heard you. Now imagine that happening once. It's awkward. Imagine it happening twice. It's uncomfortable. Imagine it happening every day. Suddenly, it becomes something much more serious because human beings are not designed to exist in complete social silence. We constantly look for signals from other people, a smile, a greeting, a simple acknowledgement, tiny moments that reassure us that we belong. Remove those moments, and something begins to change inside us. Later that day, you pull out your phone and send a message. Maybe it's to a friend, maybe it's to a family member, maybe it's someone you've known for years. The message is simple, nothing unusual. You wait, minutes pass, an hour passes, then another, no reply. You check your phone, again, still nothing. At first, it's easy to explain away. People get busy, life happens, but then another message goes unanswered, and another, and another. Slowly, a disturbing question enters your mind. What if they're not busy? What if they're simply choosing not to notice you? That evening, you post something online. Maybe it's a thought, maybe it's a photo, maybe it's something you genuinely care about. Normally, someone reacts, someone comments, someone engages. This time, nothing. No likes, no comments, no reactions, just emptiness. And here's what makes modern life so strange. We live in the most connected era in human history. Billions of people can communicate instantly, yet millions have never felt more invisible because connection and recognition are not the same thing. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely unseen. Most people assume being hated is the worst thing that can happen socially, but they're wrong. Hatred still acknowledges your existence. Criticism acknowledges your existence. Even rejection acknowledges your existence. Silence is different. Silence sends a much darker message. It suggests that you aren't important enough to deserve a reaction. And for the human brain, that can be terrifying because deep down, every person asks the same question: do I matter? And silence often feels like an answer. What's truly disturbing is that this isn't just a personal experience. It has happened throughout history. Entire groups of people have been pushed to the edges of society, not always through violence, not always through laws, but through neglect, through indifference, through collective silence. Societies have an extraordinary ability to decide who gets noticed and who gets ignored, who gets heard and who gets forgotten. And the frightening part is how easily it can happen. Most of the time, nobody even realizes it's happening until the damage is already done. To understand why invisibility hurts so much, we need to travel back thousands of years, long before smartphones, long before cities, long before modern civilization. Imagine a small tribe struggling to survive in a dangerous world. Food is limited. Predators are every.